And the red heifer people, they fooled everybody, and they successfully performed the ritual about a month ago. As they said, we're just going to do a practice one with one of the 5 disqualified cows. Ended up going out, doing a real cow, made the offering, and it was a real offering. They did it all by the laws, and I have with me some of the ashes.
You seriously can't make this up. So you're going to tell me that everything is just a coincidence in timing? How everything is just converging all at once? So as you just heard with the original clip, apparently the red heifer has been sacrificed. They have the ashes, and apparently there's miracles being performed by these ashes. Again, that's what people are saying. So that goes down. All right. We also have the two-state solution on the table right now for the 80th UN Assembly, which is going to be having hearings on the Feast of Trumpets. And then with that, we have this news coming out right here where, look at this. Apparently, Mr. Golden Dawn may visit Israel next month. That is September, by the way, the month with the fall feast, with the Feast of Trumpets, with the UN Assembly meeting happening, the 80th one happening in New York. As we can see right here, though, his appearance in Israel is depending on developments in Gaza Truth Talks. And while that's all taking place, we continue to see the alien propaganda going full steam ahead, where now they are reporting the Three-Eye Atlas is not going to show up in December or November, but now they're talking about September. Like, where do they even get that date from? Not to mention the convergence of events where you see all the social media platforms seeking for verification, say that 10 times fast. On top of that, with the Real ID, digital identification, coming to a neighborhood near you. On top of that, the new digital financial system that Mr. Golden Dawn is pushing and how we need to upgrade the system. On top of that, we see the push for more artificial intelligence and the AI takeover, where they are saying that artificial superintelligence will be here in the next couple years. On top of that, we have the militarization of police forces and how they are deploying National Guardmen to cities like Washington, D.C., and how they are floating the idea of them going to other cities like Chicago and New York. So yeah, just a convergence of all these events, all taking place in the month of September. Wake me up when September ends. But again, this could all just be a big nothing burger. All I can do is see the puzzle pieces and try to put them together, see the dots and try to connect the dots. And everything is just converging almost too perfectly, like too perfectly. And for those who think that they are faking the end times, like, how much credit do you give human beings, right? This is a spiritual thing going on. This is spiritual principalities at work right now, but God is sovereign. He is allowing everything to take place for his ultimate will to be done. Bible prophecy is unfolding right in front of our eyes. So now, with that being said, I just want to encourage you guys out there. There's a lot of different voices, all right? Everybody has their own opinion here on social media, pre-trib, post-trib, this, that, whatever opinion, right? But at the end of the day, I cannot encourage you enough to focus upon the Lord in your own personal life, your own personal relationship with him, seeking him with his word, prayer, meditation, and, just enjoying the life that you have right now with those around you, loving your brothers and sisters in the faith, loving your family, just allowing the love of Christ to come forth from you, resting in his goodness, abiding in him, knowing your security in him, and just continuing to focus your eyes upon him. Like, that's the idea of walking in the Spirit, so that you will not gratify the flesh, right? You are walking in the Spirit because your mind is on the Spirit. Your mind is on spiritual things, on the Lord, focused upon him, knowing what he did for you. And this idea of focusing on spiritual things, it's knowing your identity in Christ. It's knowing the gospel, going back to the gospel, living by faith and not by sight. Galatians 2:20, that you have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me, and I shall live by faith in the Son of God who gave his life for me and who loves me, right? Like, that is what we do down here, living by faith, resting in the gospel. So with that all being said, we will have to continue to see how everything unfolds, but we will just have to see how it all goes, right? With that, love you all so much. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.